Okay, good morning, everyone. How are we today? Hopefully, you all had a great weekend and you're all fired up for another week of whether you're on holidays or work or whatever you're doing. We're going to try and catch some fish. As the title says, it's going to be a cheesy trophy hunt. Um, we have two targets here, golden tench and the common barbel. Now, both of these have been caught here in recent times, the last couple of days. And as you can see, I happened on this page, you can see how lonely my poor old gibble is here. He needs a mate. Now, we may get one of these as well, but these two here are the main who we're looking for. So that's where we're starting today. And we're fishing at 55.33, which is the spot they've been caught. We'll just go through the... obviously, the middle rod's got the PVA. The two outer rods don't, but we've got the feed mix in there. The mix is all the same, whichever one it is. And once again, this is not my invention. It's from someone who caught these trophy fish. So, as you can read there, sunflower cheese, chopped worm clay, mussel seed pellets 8, and the coriander extractant, and the good old diced cheese weight. So, we have a clip set of 16 for those that only watch the first 30 seconds or so of the YouTube videos. Now you have all the information you need to catch them for yourself. Let's get some lines in the water, and hopefully we'll have a bit of fun. I had fished this spot before a long time ago, but not full of these fish. You can fish this spot a bit deeper out for carp as well. I think either to the right or left of those reeds in front of us, which you'll see more clearly in the daylight. Right now, I'll just be happy to get some bites. I'm just a little worried that the bite rate here is going to be very slow. Anyone that watches any of my streams or YouTube, hear me talk quite often about not enjoying slow bite rates. Okay, so all rods are in the water. Sit back, relax, light the Christmas tree lights up, and we'll see how we go. We will see. I would love to spend an hour here for one complete day cycle in game and see what we get. But if the bite rate's too slow, we won't be doing that. Also have fun. I want to go back to the spot at 44.50 for those that were here for Friday's stream. We got quite a few fish there. But I'm going to try a couple of, or one in particular, different setup. Instead of just using boilies and corn, we're going to try a pellets and boilies setup on a classic hair rig as well, which seems to have caught some nice fish. But that's hopefully in the future for the day. The in-game chat. There's no one else fishing here. I mean, little old me that's using in-game chat. We can at 44.50. We can leave one of these rods set up with the cheese on it. I have caught. I think I did catch my golden tent there. 100% sure. EEFG for golden. He's only 1.4. Yeah, we caught him on the cocos setup that we've been using the other day. They need to be quite a bit bigger to become a trophy, but they're not easy to catch, these little blighters. So, see. We're feeling we can do a bit of this while we're waiting for these guys. I reckon we'll get some opportunity to dig a bit. A bad little hole. When you're targeting these not massive size fish, probably dig a little more often because you don't need the strength to get them in. I think this is a spot here as well that you can fish for bleak. I think let me check my notes. There's somewhere down here that's good for bleak anyway. I don't seem to have one written down for, but there is a spot in this area, 5531, which I guess is just up here a little further. Got that gap there on the same clip. You can catch. Oh, it's a up spot, I guess you could say, using the cocos boilies there. That would be to the left of the reeds we're looking at. Same clip, 16. And the same pretty much here, straight out from here. You could use a, well, this one says a 15 clip, so there's not a lot of difference. Using potato, catching carp here, so. But certainly if you're a relative new player and you come and fish Bear Lake for the first time or the second time, you don't want to be spending a truckload of silver on boilies and boilie setups and everything you need for them. You can just come in and fish a potato. Just be careful. Be warned, the big fellas will come through and they'll strip your gear in a nanosecond before you even have time to react. Well, 8 minutes, 8.5 minutes, and we haven't had a bite yet. All right, let's go on this first one here. That was slack the whole time, was it? No, it couldn't have been because I turned the lights on before. There. Oh, there we go. Now we're away. Yeah, there's something dodgy going on there. Got a monster. Let's run around a little bit. It's going to be the right species. It's a little barbel, which is what we're after. Just needing 4 times that size. Cool. We need 8 kilo. Not a bad start. A little slow, but so most of the clips that I know for here are around the 15, 16 metre mark. So they're well short of those reeds directly in front of us. Some people will say you cast a little to the right, and some others, well, if you go to that 55-31 spot, which is 10 steps there, you'll definitely be aiming to the left. quite happy where we are, and we'll see what happens. This one said cast straight out, so that's what we're doing. Well, that's what I'm trying to do. I don't have any points in the skill for casting, so cast wherever he wants. I would expect if we catch fish here, I would probably expect to catch 10 barbel to 1 golden tench. A 10 barbel could take an hour. You struggle on the bite rate here. Nice to pick up a couple of normal tench though. But if we don't try, we'll never know, will we? I just hope it doesn't get that slow here that it gets freaking boring. Still no one else is coming here, only me. In the in-game chat anyway. So, scoop up a few more, whatever we scoop up, shall we? Very good scoop, that one. Pretty ordinary. But we might get a bit more action at daybreak, but we only got that little one. So we've got a decent amount of ground bait out there and the PVA sticks, so we should be attracting the fish if they're about. See what happens, I guess. Oh, here we go again on the same rod actually. Interestingly, goes on the same one. Like another little barbel by the look of it. Very nice. Yep, slightly smaller I feel. What hook we got on this one? I've got 2-0 on there. I don't know why they're only picking on this one. Well, that was slightly bigger. Both about the same size, to be fair. think I've got 2 O's on all of them. Yeah. Yep. So there's actually no difference. I don't know why they've picked the 2 fish are picked on that one rod. Anyway, I don't care. Just trying to work out if there was a reason. Hopefully, if nothing else, we'll get our bait harvesting up a fraction today. Won't go up much, but so 15 or 16 minutes nearly, and only 2 fish, but at least they're 2 targeted species. So hopefully the good ones are there somewhere. Oh, not happening on this first one again. Nah. Yep, looks like it. Another 2 and a bit one. Slightly bigger than the other 2. That must be the trophies. Must be going to jump on the other 2, I reckon. That's far from a prolific bite rate here, but as I said earlier, at least we're catching the targeted fish here. Was a bonus. Certainly been here longer than 9. We've been here nearly, stream's been running nearly 20, so got a little bit to get the first one off the rollers. Look at the map here. We yeah, maybe stand in front of this one. Maybe we should be trying to hit this 3.5. I don't know how far away that is though. How far away it is. This first one here seems to be something happening there all the time. But bring the other two in a tick and just aim a little more left. Kind of there, I guess. How do I work out how far that is? Quickly, where are we just want to go to? There is a interactive map if you don't know that you can check distances. By actually, we're not going to go out that far. Yeah, even if you aim for that 3.5 on the current clip, you're not going to hit. Not going to hit there. One's gone slack again. Someone else has joined the party here and catching a few fish. I'm said about aiming right of the reeds. I don't see any reason to aim right. There's sort of nothing there that we're not aiming for here. See the point in that one. I may be wrong, of course. But this I'm going to deliberately aim this a little further to the left to see if it makes a difference. First one, the line going slack again. Sure. He's done a little better than me. He's got a trophy crucian gibble and a grassy hit. I mean, nibble on that middle one now. Move that a little bit to the left, and now we're getting a bite on it. Okay. Maybe there's a trick there. Still only in that 2 kilo range though. Can't get above that yet. Yeah, there's nothing wrong. Yeah. So we'll see what happens again here. This is interesting, I guess. So I've had 0 bites on this one. Cast it way out that way. See if we get a bite there. Now I get the bite back on the first one again. Little fatter maybe? Oh. Got a different ground baits. Where are we? So these are the ones I've made today, bare barbel. These are just straight barbel ones. What have I got in those? Totally different. Totally different. Anyway, we'll stick with what we've got at the moment. Kind of working. We're catching a few. Not the size we're looking for. So nearly coming up on 30 minutes. And we don't really have a lot to show for it. 5. 2.6 the biggest. Come on, little fish. I'd even be happy now if I just caught a tench or two, not even a golden tench, just a normal one. Just so that we can mix it up a little. See what we can scoop again, I guess. Pretty skinny on that scooping here. Might try a dig next time, see if it's any better. Hey, how we going with bait? 71.5. Actually went up a fraction yesterday. I was at Mosquito for a little bit, caught a few frogs and turned them into bait. So it went up a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I think we could do better up at 44.50 and smack a few carp at the same time. So we'll give it 10 minutes. 10 minutes. That get an improved bite rate. We're going up to 44.50 and see if we can't catch them up. I'm going to have 3 different rod sets up there. I'm going to leave one on the cheese. I'm going to put one up as a hair rig with pellets and boilie, and the other one's going to have a double boilie on it. Give that a crack. The aim will be not to catch too many fish, but catch trophies. Hopefully. That's the plan. We all know about plans. To be fair to the guy that was fishing here, he did say the bite rate was slow, so I can't argue with the bite rate. I don't know if I can wait 10 minutes. I think I'll just change the screen title, just take out the word cheesy, because we won't be doing too much cheesy. Update that. So we're doing a trophy hunt. Give up the notion of catching these little beggars that we're after. We'll bring this on in first. I'll leave the other 2 there while I set this one up. And this one's going to go back to a classic pop-up rig. Put the back. Remember the other day, I have to start making some more of these. It's not too bad. Put a sinker in there. Leave that. We'll go pop up. We will go 216s. And we go cream dip rather than the Coke. Why? Someone else did. And flip it out to 22. So that was ready to rock and roll. our PVA baby, we are going to make a classic air rig. Do we see it? Another one. Oh damn, I don't know if did I get the right boilie? I'm not sure if I have. Maybe I don't, maybe I can't do this one. Oh yeah, I can. Cool. I didn't think I had it there for a minute. We'll go with we'll go big. We'll go big early, why not? Put a cream on there as well. Pick up, it'll set that to 22. No, number 3. And we'll fix this one up when we get up there and get the other 2 out. Actually, we're gonna stick with this one. What we will do, will we or won't we? What we will do is we'll put a lead, I'll put a sink on it. They won't have any feed mix on it. Okay, let's rock and roll, ladies and gents. After a quick gallop around the map, not too far. Yeah, a little disappointed there. Nearly 40 minutes and only 5 little ones. I'd have caught something 6 kilo or up or something. I might have stayed there for a while longer, but I can't see it being good content if you're screaming and not catching anything. So, well, that's irritating for me, let alone everybody else. Hey, Buck. Well, we were just fishing for these guys, common barbel, but we were hoping to catch one around 8 kilo, not 2.6. And tench. We didn't catch any tench. Check. I can't remember. Sometimes my brain is terrible. So what we're trying to catch now is some big carp. Let's hope we hook some decent ones now. Check again. That one as well. We haven't done the third one. That's the one we haven't done. Yeah, we hadn't done one. Oh, you idiot. Oh, I didn't change the PVA, did I? Oh, now, yeah. I hate getting snagged in there. Most times you get out of it now, but you never used to. Only because I didn't change the PVA. I catch anything with a barbel one. Now. Yeah, we just use a loop rig. What I've got left. Have to be. Yeah, this setup here, I haven't changed it. Is what we had on all 3 pretty much. I'm going to leave the cheese on here and see what we can catch. The other day we had potato on this one. Got a nice black carp, but today we'll just try the... Yeah, the old spot right out here. To get it set up. 122, we're not sure what we got in here. Oh. Want the pair. And cream ones. I'll get down here. Yeah, one of these ones will do. Probably not exactly what we want, but it's close enough. So we're getting a bit of a bite now, double boiling one already. I'll take it down, brother, that's all. Well, definitely no massive fish, this one. Jeez. Look at that. First grass carp going for a piece of bait. You. Already time to get the filling knife out. Terrible. Okay. Well, this will be the first fish I've caught at Bear Lake using the hair rig to catch this one. I've never done it before. And now our cheese is getting a bite there as well. Yeah. No? Yeah, no. Well, it won't be the biggest fish we catch today, but it won't be the smallest either. We've already caught smaller than this. This setup here, got a trophy leather, I think he got with it. So that's the reason why I've got this one on. Trying to find a trophy leather carp. Well, this is a barber. It'll be the biggest one for the day, I think. Grassy. Well, caught two and chopped one up in only a couple of minutes. So the bite rate's certainly better here. Let's hope the bigger fish come. Let's hope this bite rate improves just a little bit. Not the world's greatest at the moment. Right again on the double boiling setup. Hope we get something decent this time. Had a sniff, didn't like it. Right, come back for another go. And the cheese is getting tapped as well. Cheese is going down first. And the other one finally goes. Got a little common carp here. The cheese. Hello. I don't think it's going to cause us too much grief unless he goes for a big gallop now. Kind of an angry young man, but he doesn't run for long. No question, this will be the biggest fish of the day so far. Tried to swim towards me now. That's quite interesting how hard he pulled in that first little bit and then just gave up. Like a nothing size fish, to be honest. Yep, that's a nothing size and fought like crazy. I think he probably still qualified as the biggest of the day, 6, yeah. Yeah, interesting fight. I don't know, like if you're a relatively new player and you don't have all the top level gear, I used to fish here with, where are they? These guys, Fortuna feeders, 19 kilo load capacity. And I didn't have the saver on there. I probably with the other one. This one, I got a Proton 6000 something. Yep, that's what I used to fish with here. But only use cheese for bait. You don't tend to catch the real big ones on the cheese, but you can come here and have some fun with the mid-range ones. Please don't put potato on. They'll just wreck you. I don't remember if I used to use any of the dough baits here or not. I can't remember. on double boilie one getting tapped again. I mean, to catch a 6 kilo fish on double boilie really is a waste of money, but you don't want to be catching them. But I'm just trying to use setups that people have caught trapies with here recently, so. I never seem to have the same level of luck they do. I don't even know if they're in the same region, to be honest. They don't say what region they caught them in. I don't think that's too massive either, but I've said, you actually get on there? Yeah, not real big either. And he just jumped off. The old hair rig here in the middle doesn't seem to be doing too well, but we'll leave it there for a little while longer. We don't get a big improvement, we'll swap it out for a pop-up. As I say that, we get a bite on it. Normal. Jesus getting attacked as well. Take this one first. Again, nothing too large about this guy. A little common by the look of it. Yep. Going to do here though is we're going to put a different dip on. We're going to go with our cactus nectar dip rather than just the cream. Yeah, I'm coming to you, cheese. Don't panic. It's just a little leather, is it? A bait-sized leather, but at least it's a good species. But I don't know what we're doing catching them on, cheese. This is the middle rod we're supposed to catch him. His grandfather. But he'll chop up nice into 2 pieces of bait, being just over 2 kilos. We go again. This guy's a little larger. Oh, we got no dip on this one either. Didn't notice that. This goes to show that sometimes the dip's not important. I think this will be a new best fish of the day, that's a certainty. As long as he doesn't jump off, of course. Middle one getting attacked again. Down it goes. That doesn't peel line off. We're a little busy at the minute. Definitely going to be a decent size, this guy, I reckon. See how long it takes us. Time is always a decent indication of how big the fish is. Oh, maybe another one just turned. We've turned him around though. Maybe we've got him turned around now. He's coming relatively easily. Oh, now I got one on both the others. So that's a good sign. There's some fish around. Here on tick over 1 hour, we've got what, 11? So it's been a slow start. Oh, that's what I'd love it to be, but I'm not that confident. Not particularly not on this one. I think it might be, I don't know, it could be anything. Not quite ready to roll over and die yet. At the start of the stream today, I started the stream on my trophy page for here. There's one poor old lonely gibble on it, on his own. I was hoping we might be able to find him a mate today. I don't think this guy's going to be his mate, but what are we, 6 minutes into this flight, so oh, he's done and dusted. I think that's out there, is it? Oh, that was a lily I could see, I think. Not far to go, but he hasn't popped his head up yet. Tell what it is. Somebody likes the right species we're after. 18 kilo leather, 19,000 XP. That's why I love the leathers. I think you've got to be 10 kilo heavier to be a trophy that. Top of my head. It took us 8 minutes to get him in. Another bite on that one again already. Nice. More common here. I keep hoping we'll either catch a barbel or a tench on this one on the cheese, but well, this one could be a barbel, is it? Yeah, he's not very big again. We're just catching these 2 kilo jobs. All we're catching, 2 kilo. I purposely put this one back out this time without a dip again, and we got whacked straight away, so we're going back out again without dip. Now why that would make a difference, I have no idea, but not very big, but at least it's we caught a couple of rapid fire fish here. Grassy by the look of it. We can go visit the chopping block. The hiding little fella. There you are. I'm glad I caught your father. Now I need your grandfather. A couple of more trophy eel baits. One day. Ooh. Middle of the night, normally pretty quiet anyway. Stick around and wait for a bit of sun to come up. Hopefully we'll catch a couple more. Sort of happy to be fishing here today rather than fishing at Amber. I mean, I think to spend so much time there. We can catch a few here. It's good. It gets super quiet here. We can move up to the top spot and try up there. Although I haven't seen anything come out of there in recent days. They could be the day. we'll start to see a bit of a morning glow in a tick, and we'll start to get a bite or two. Might be a bit of a sunny day here, which is probably not ideal. Finally get a bite. Come on, fella, swallow your food. Yeah, we're not thinking about it. Whether we pick that up or not. Have a quick look. No. About time to make some changes, I think, and see if we can't things up. Okay, the first thing we'll do is we'll take Mr. Cheese off here. Go to Mr. Potato. Of course we can. Got in here. Do it this way just to check. Have I got any? Yeah, there we are. We'll whack a bit of that in there. See what happens. I don't know how well that one works here, to be honest. But we'll have a look. Yeah, I'm going to change this one. I'm going to give up on this setup. Go back to pop up. Start with a 16, see if we can't get one. Move that one. So this is now probably the most standard of all setups for here. Potato gets a bit of attention early. Now our double boilie one gets a tap again. Wow, welcome to the family, sir. It's my first crucian trophy here. Now, is that pretty good call to change the bait? Very, very nice. Now, did we hook up something here? I think we did. Or not. No, we did not. Okay, so we're going to put a dip back in here as well. Keep this one going for a little while longer. Well, now when I go to my trophy page, it doesn't feel so bad anymore. Look, there's 2 of them on here now. Oh dear. And diced potatoes. That's just gone. Honey pop-ups. Haven't used any of them today. I don't know whether I haven't been sort of flavour of the month here for a little bit. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Now we can catch a trophy black on the potato as well, and that'd really be the icing on the cake for the day. Seriously. I'm messing around there. He's on there. He's on. So we caught that trophy crucian using a black carp, slant grass carp ground bait. With a shitty little comment. In fact, I'm going to chop him up in a minute. I'm sick of them. I just take up valuable space in my bag. I don't really think there's just not enough money in them to hang on to them. Long since we've been here, have we changed? Yeah, 33. 2 on the go again here. Take your eyes off it for a second and off they go. Everything's had a little tap on it now. Need the red one to come back and we'll have the Christmas tree lights going again. Not real big this fella, but another piece of bait. Got a little more size in it than that. Yep, nearly 8 kilo common. They gave me 100 of them in a session, I'll be happy. As long as I don't mix all the other rubbish in with it. Whatever this is. But this one going straight to the bait bin as well. Oh no, gibble. Saved by the tick. Don't really want to catch any more of them though, to be honest. That chopping block again. Been busy today in the chopping block. Sunny days, not ideal for us. I reckon this guy will be just about past its use by, so we'll give him another toss out there, put him out fresh, see what happens, if we can't spice it up a bit. The other thing here, if you're fishing here and you don't have all this other stuff, you only have ground bait, you can throw the ground bait out there, get a small result. If you make a full throw with ground bait, it goes 20 metres, and we're fishing at 22. But the ground bait spread is 2.5 metres radius, so you will get a small benefit from it if you don't have anything else to do. What we got coming here? Not real big. On Friday when we fished here with this potato, we didn't use any ground bait, and we did get a 10 kilo black, so we'll persist a little bit here and see what we get. But they're not too bad. Look, if you're fishing on potato and you're catching them low level, that's fine, you know. Bad size fish for that. More bites. If we keep getting small fish on this this one here, we'll up the boilie size from 16 up to 22. See if that can make a difference for us. Yeah, catching more small ones. There's another one going under the knife. Bugger him. Under 3 kilo, chopped up. Only had that one decent fight so far. 7 or 8 minutes, whatever it was. Another one going under the knife by the look of it. Yep. Normally because it's got a tag we would keep it, but we're not going to. It's going to mess up with my fish count though, but anyway, I don't care. You don't get any money for them, they're just not worth it. One kilo gibble. Guaranteed if you came here and targeted gibbles and crucians, you wouldn't catch one. Jesus, what a run on gibbles. Now I'm trying to find a cafe where you don't. There's no cafe use. They can't even get a cafe order for them here. All right. Get that chopping block warmed up again. And these guys are tagged, but they're just not much money in them. Here's his mate. Here is 2.9. If 3 kilo, I would have kept him because he then goes this colour. But do we have one 3 or 3.5 small? So yeah, see, we'll get 2 pieces of bait out of him. Or nothing. Nearly an hour and a half. We've got 20 fish. Probably cut up 8 or 9 already, I think. We haven't had anything decent today. Nothing. One fish that you'd say decent. The rest of them have been so-so. Anyway, can't have great days fishing every day, can you? Not even in real life, so I'm complaining. Somehow I've got to find a 28 kilo grassy or black carp up in here. Here's another one for the bait bin, isn't it? Oh, just scraped over. 3.7 leather. I want your grandfather, please. Well, I did my trophy hunt and I got a trophy. Wasn't exactly the one that I wanted, but yeah. What again? Not a monster here, that's for sure. A little grassy. There's another fish on his grandparents. A bit small. Another not huge fish. That looks like a mirror, this one, is he? Yep. Interesting Friday we fished here. We got grass carp, black carp, common carp. That was it. Today we're back into the gibbles, the crucians, the leathers, the mirrors. We haven't got a black one yet, but I think we'll get one at some stage. Just goes to show different day fishing and get different results. Another one for the bait bin. Not where you want to be, Nugget. Okay, we'll get another bite. These double boilers are getting some bites, but they're not getting a big fish on there. I think we can up the size. I think I've got another size bigger. What? Yeah. I think I've got 16s on there now. I think I've got 22s I can put on there, and we'll try that. We've just made the grade 3.0. You can see the difference in the colouring and everything in the fish. Like from a 2.9 to a 3.0 is nothing, but the fishing game totally changes. Right, let's have a look what we got here. We'll just do one first. See what we can entice. this one hook up or not. No, we did not. Get there now. Mid-afternoon, get the quietness again. Mid-afternoon in the middle of the night, 2 o'clock, afternoon and morning, always seems to be a bit quiet. Let's see what we get on our slightly bigger boilie setup. Will it be worth the wait? Probably bigger than 3 kilo. Let's leave it at that for a minute. Yeah, it looks like another small to medium grassy pool. I'll tell you what, some of them, they just lay on you like a dead weight and they feel so much bigger. All these little fish, there's got to be a big one there somewhere. 3-point devil's number. Are we up this one? Why not? Why wouldn't we not? Bugger it. Or let's do something totally different. Do this. Okay, 16. Just put creams at the... Oh no, we used to use a honey one on here, didn't we? Put a wild honey on. think the attractant in the ground boat's either got I think it's got pear in it at the bottom, doesn't it? No, it's got honey as well. Honey and well, that's the perfect ground bait for what we just tossed out there. So we'll see what happens. Although I don't think it's been working all that well lately. Focus and cream's been doing a lot better. Well, I'm seeing how we're going at the moment. We just have to try something. Well, hopefully we'll get something overnight. I don't know. We'll give it another 20 minutes here, I reckon, if I can stick it out that long. If we don't do any good here, we'll move up the map a bit further. Although I haven't seen anything good come out of there for a while, so there we go. Sometimes I think it might only be just Mondays as well. Sometimes Mondays is just a slow day. Good day to go yoga or something. Finally another bite. Whew. Well, let's hope. No, nothing major. Double up both of them. Doubling up one didn't do any good. Everything's gone quiet. Not getting a bite of any of them. Red Rock Panda, how are you, my friend? Good, good, good. Bit of slow going, but we're having a crack. Good to hear. So much damn cricket on at the moment, and the Big Bash, I hardly get to look at your stream anymore. uh, 18 kilo leather, that's the best. I don't have a blue tag to my name anywhere. Actually, I shouldn't say that's the best. We called a trophy crucian here, which I didn't have on the card, so that should be the best. True. Yeah, look at that. Just barely makes the grade. So we're trying 3 different setups here, trying to catch fish, but I don't know that it's working. Another one for the bait box. One or two to chop up. Two. Another one there, ugly looking sucker, get off. Oh, thank you, thank you. I can't even get 7 grams out of 3 kilo fish now. Beautiful. We started our journey today down here, well, by that 3.5 spot it is right there. But there'd been a trophy tench and a trophy barbel caught down there on cheese, so we gave that a crack for a while. We didn't catch any tench, and all we caught was these 5 little barbels, so gave up there and come here. But I don't know that we're doing a whole lot better here. That all you got? You got no more strength to pull that down harder than that? Hearing me. Another little one. Going to I'll take the ground bait off this one. Just catching, well, caught the trophy crucian on the first one. Caught most of the rubbish fish on there as well. That much weight. That one. God almighty, put the big boilies on to still catch small fish. We'll go back to the small ones. This is our first tench of the day. I suppose that's something. On his golden brother, but we'll take that one. Well, maybe we'll leave him on there for another crack, see what happens. Still hopeful some stage today we'll catch a black carp as well, but we'll see. We will see. I even look in the in-game chat there. There's nothing spectacular being caught at all. Like 6 kilo grass is the biggest one on that page. Not good at all. Give another 5 minutes here. We don't step it up. We're going to move up the map a bit. See if there's anything up there. As I talk about the in-game chat, some catches on 18 kilo grassy, but it's only one. So the old honey pear and cream's not doing nothing. Getting anything on it. Oh, a little potato bite. It'll be an absolute minnow, this thing. Yep. 8 bucket, here you go. Well, I suppose if nothing else, we've chopped up some pieces of fish today. I'll have to do a fishing for eel stream shortly. Nothing big about this either, unfortunately. Might just make it do it, yeah. 4.5 kilo leather. I don't know how you read all these other forums and stuff, these people catching all these trophies, etc. here. I don't know how they do it. I think it's probably slightly bigger than the last one, but not a lot. .8, it's a bit bigger than the 3 in the last one, so. So we'll give it 5 more minutes here, I reckon. So for me, that'll be on the hour. Then we'll move up, try up the road for half an hour or so, see what happens. Nothing too flashy here. G'day, Awfulizer. How are you, buddy? Welcome back. Oh, what bait am I using? On this rod here, mate, I'm just using good old stock standard potato. The one in the middle here, we're using the old honey cream and honey pear without much luck. So that may be getting changed again shortly. Over here, we've been using the double boil here, cocos and cream, which is what everyone's been catching big fish on. I can't catch a cold. So, yep. Just got your first Tagara. Wow, amazing. It was one of the other viewers. I reckon he must have it by now. He only had like about 300 silver to get his first one as well. I kind of made the decision that I'm going to get I'm going to get 3 of these sage rods first, and then I'll worry about the Tagara after that. That way I can have 3 rods out with PVA rather than just one and a spod. So what are you out chasing now, mate? The 1,000 kilo belugas with that Tagara? I reckon I caught more fish on the potato than I have on the boilies here. Actually, we even caught a few small ones on the cheese also. I think I did say 5 more minutes and the time's up. So we're going to shoot up the road and we'll drag this one in. Like while he's messing around and getting on there, we'll drag this one in. Now I need. There's always something, isn't it? Doesn't matter what you do, there's always something. Gotta give this guy every chance to hook on there, but I'm not sure he's going to or not. Here we go. And he's hooked on as well, thank goodness. Once we get up the other spot, I think I'll change that. Dragging this minnow here. Yeah. Yep. Hit the Alt F4, hit the escape, get out of the game. Yeah, I agree with you. That's right. I can't remember the number up here. I can remember someone saying the other day, I really can't fit any more line on my alphas. 254. Yeah, he said he's got 330. I think he said he had on his calibers. Should we shorten it up by 1 to 21? I think 21 is more normal. Go over there for the 3.5 spot. I really haven't heard of anyone catching too much here lately. But we're not catching anything else spot. What do you do? Definitely change this bait setup here. It's not working. Go back to this setup. Might have been go. Definitely leave the potato on that. Probably should throw that one a little harder. The spot out and see what I got. Yeah, okay, go that loop. Let's try that one. I said I haven't read anything about this spot for a little while, so let's hopefully we can be the changer of it and it'll do something. If not, well, we might just have to consider changing maps. How long do we give it here before we try and give it away? Oh, it would appear there's no fish here. Really sad. Well, we'll give this a bit to sunrise, so we'll probably give it like another 3 hours, maybe 4 hours in game, and we'll have to make a decision. Normally, I always get something on the cocos bait here. Cocos and cream, 16. While it's quiet, I think I'll just duck to the little boys' room, be back one tick. Well, that plan didn't work. Normally you leave the computer for a tick, you get a bite. Not today. What size line do you know? But no idea. I don't know. I did tell you though, yeah, I'll do it here though. If you go, see if I've got another reel somewhere. Example, yeah. So if you go to the reel and then go to the info, it will tell you the line capacity and the maximum size of the line. So if you're looking at braid, for example, will be the strongest. And then whatever you want in distance-wise for the line. So for this one there, depending on where you're fishing, like if you're going to use these up winding or that, the middle one there would be fine. But I got a feeling most of them use like 74 kilo line. Is that a thing? I think it's 74 kilo, something like that. Without going into a tackle shop, I can't tell you. And of course, there's no tackle shop here anyway. Well, this is a disaster here. Can't believe we did not get one bite. As their weather, going to be looking for here. So it's supposed to be cloudy, now it's sunny. Like these 2 days would be perfect for fishing here. This is terrible. So is that. Yeah, the Tagara, yeah. But you'd have to have a look on the reel and see what the capacity. I'm guessing you're going to want something that's going to be at least 350 meters. Yeah, I forget what the maximum drag ratio is on there. Every time lately I go to that, I'll try it. Every time I go to Filter Jock's page, my stream crashes. I don't know why, and I'm not blaming him, but this happens to me. So far, so good. Real sheep. Tagara 10,000. Okay, your max drag is 63 kilos. So you'd want to be just under 63. And depending on the rod, of course. Depending on the rod. So like if I was this kingfish, I think 56 kilo. So you want to definitely stay under that and slightly under what the reel is. So for me, I'd be looking for something around 55 kilo for this with a Tagara, but depends on what rod you're using. But like these alphas have got 14.5 max drag, and I'm using 29. Yeah, that's what this one says. But if you go to Kilter Jock's page, I can't bring it up on the screen to show you. It's 63 kilo you can go up to. So you just stay under whatever rod you use. I don't know what rod you've got. Whatever the rod is, just stay just fractionally under what the rod strength is. And the same with it, make the leader slightly less again, and you'll be fine. Well, this is a disaster, this spot. Yeah, just don't go over whatever the rate or the rod is. Don't go over it. Yeah, don't go over it. Because the rod will be the first thing to let go. You know what that happened. I think have you got a link to Filter Jock's page, your Philosopher? Right, well, I think we're just going to go back to where we were and go and have a track back there, see what we can do. Oh, come on. You always want to snag me these days. Ah, good. Just another guide for you, that's all. But never go over the rod for sure. Alright, let's go back to 4450 for a bit and see if we can't find some improvement. If we don't get the improvement, we might have to think about changing maps. Wasn't something I was planning on doing today. Go back to 16s and try, go back to the bottom and try again. 22. It wasn't great fishing there, but at least we caught something. So maybe it'll pick up. I'll leave the old potato. I'm still want to try and catch a black carp, and I think this is my best chance. Wow, really? Jesus. Which spot? 105.92 or 106.92 spot? Straight back here, straight back onto the bites. Let's hope we just catch something decent. Oh, we're getting tapped. I'm not hooking up. We find a big fish here. This doesn't look like it. Oh, what we got here? Straight to the bait bin. Yeah, I've got to get out there and fish there a bit more often than what I do. I just find it hard at bulk off to find something to do in the daylight hours. Another minnow here. Two fish, two for the bait bin. Awesome start. Give him a quick chop. here as well. He's getting a little tap, chili potato, getting a little tap there, not real big either. Up either. This is a bonus in some ways. Very big. Couple of little bites happening. I think they are only little. Not slamming them down today anywhere. Started going in the bait bin too, I think. Yep. What do we have to do to get away from them guys? So many of them today. I mean, normally we keep these because they're tagged, but I'm not doing it anymore. I'm getting rid of them. Not worth it. You had a great day yesterday. I flipped level 31, got ground, but yes. Oh, well, that's excellent. You don't even need to worry about getting a +5 or +7 on the rods to get the PVA. Yeah, I think I'll be able to make the money to be able to buy 2 more of these before I get to 100% bottom. So that's going to be my aim. That way I can still use PVA. Certainly no monsters pulling these down. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you got to be, don't you? Well, yeah, anyway. Being able to use even just one little rod here on PVA helps out the other two as well, a little. As long as I land them in the right spot. Here you come. Look at that. Trollfish. 1.9 for a trophy. 47 grams. 47 grams. Probably going to be the story of my day, I reckon. Well, Friday we fished here. I caught a 19.6 common. Got ripped there as well. Needed 20 kilo for a trophy. 19.6. But there's a lot of troll fish here in Bear Lake. Follow it up with a scungy little common. which we're going to chop up. I reckon I've chopped up at least 10 of these this size commons today. At least 10. Yeah, just looking now, I'm just over a quarter of the way to level 33. Didn't take long, another month or two. Which I just don't play as much now. There's just too much cricket action going on here in Australia, or here in in Australia, that I can watch from Thailand. Day-night test on in Adelaide at the moment, so that takes care of the early evening here. And their big 2020 cricket series is on at the same time. Eats into my fishing time. Might be half decent. We haven't caught anything this big for quite some time. Now he's turning around and coming towards us. He's just going to be a 5 or 6 kilo grasses, that's all. Yep. Barely 5. Not 5. And almost guaranteed tomorrow, I'll read somewhere about the other spot we're up the top there, using different bait, using cranberry or something, and then catching trophies up there. Well, it gave us a trophy eventually, but I don't really need a trophy kibble. I've caught a dozen of them here, if not more. But catching trophy is always nice. Be nice to get the next size up there to get the blue tag. I've caught so many of those, I don't even clip them anymore and put them on YouTube. Oh, no fish on there? Seriously? I did have a spot. Look at what's going on here. Well, something a little bit larger on our potato for a change. All we can hope for is that he's maybe black. Oh, I did write one down, all flies. I just can't see it. Oh, at tuber, 84108. That was one. The sturge and sterlet, 22 clip. But they were using gudgeon bait fish. I think I did fish somewhere else for him, Dave. I just can't remember what water body it was on. Here you go, fella. This could be the fish of the day here. All on good old potato. I don't remember that there was, I can't remember what water body, there was one right in the bottom right hand corner of the map. I think it was Tuba, but oh, now he's torching me real. See how long this guy takes us to get him in. What a happy camper, this guy. Well, it's good to keep an eye on the other reels and make sure they're not spooling. So if you slow down a little bit. He might fight another fight or not. Oh, we haven't tired him out 100% yet. In fact, we probably haven't knocked the air off here. A little bit of energy back. Holy Jesus, Batman. Settle down. Still got a fair bit of line out this guy. Coming back a little bit now. Don't think he's going to be anywhere near close to a trophy of any description. Yes, mate, we are definitely going on him. Yep. He was out nearly half now, he's less than 75, so. Only been going for about 7 minutes, so he's probably not even going to go 20. Just say he's over 10. I'll be happy with that, I think, but so far today. Got Panda coming into the stream before, it's about catching blue tags because he reads the same spots that I do, and everyone else is catching them here. I can't catch a normal trophy, let alone a blue tag. Yeah, definitely much larger, yeah. Off the top of my head, and I'm not sure I'm 100% correct, but like a trophy mirror carp's about 28 kilo, and a blue tag's 40. I caught 138. Yep, I've never caught one. If you catch them, I think it's over 10 kilo, you can do one of three things with them. I think you can name them, give them a name, and put them back in the water, so that whoever catches them next will see your name. Obviously, you can keep them, and there's another one you can trophy mount them and put them in your house. You have to go and buy a house, or I think you get a house for free. I think it's at Mosquito. Go and put them in there. But that's only ones over 10 kilo. Anything under you can't. It's a decent size grassy for us today. He's certainly our biggest. Under 20. Yeah, there are some players that keep all their blue tags and they've got them all up in their little cabins, so to speak. I haven't caught any, I don't have any, but if I was to catch one now, I'd keep it and want the money because I need to upgrade my gear, but most of these guys are chopping block. Most of the guys that do it, obviously, they're type end game players. They've got everything in the game. They've got all the reels, all the rods, all the qualifications. Yeah, it's just another. I guess it's a fun thing they brought into the game. It was never in originally. All right, mate. Thanks for dropping by, and I hope we catch you tomorrow. Yeah, exactly. Yes, no, but yeah. Well, they catch them everywhere, but these have been hot spots here. It's just luck. And I think it depends on what region you're playing in and what server you're on as well. I think there might be a difference. Like fishing with this current rod now, it gives me +1 to whatever carp skill I've got. It gives me +1 to that. There are others that give you more. So if you're fishing with those, then you've got obviously a bigger chance. Well, what happens, but the game, I mean, I don't know how they changed the bait, but some days the bait just won't work. That's why you end up with a bit of everything in your inventory. You've got a bit of all sorts of bait, and what worked today might not work tomorrow. But the first time I came here, I fished here. I'm using what I'm using right now, and come back later. And this one they're going to cranberry as well. Everyone's catching fish on cranberry. That's changed again. So how they work the cycles out, I don't know. I'll show you something in a sec. Just show you how the bait type stuff works. Junk fish. We go to records, go to other region. Okay, so we're in the other region. Yeah, Bear Lake, and we'll say we're fishing. Say our main target right now is a grass carp, which I guess it really is. So cocos and cream cocos, that's 22. One's banana and strawberry. Nordic esterberry, cocos and honey pear, strawberry and banana. So look at the years. I mean, that's over a different number of different years as well. So everything's kind of changes. But if we go to say USA, look up the same fish, are we going to get the same? No, we're not, are we? They catch theirs on potato. So each region can be different. Go to China, can be different again for sure. Probably grassy. So cranberry there. So you can see that it differs everywhere. Yep. And that's why you got to have so much damn bait, because you need to have a bit of everything, because you don't know what's going to work. And then the other one you can quickly look at is the weekly records. So these are this week only. Probably only starting today, I guess. Monday, I think it starts. Early grassy. So all the big ones all been caught here, Bear Lake. Cocos and cream, honey cream. Cocos and cream, coconut. Cocos and cream is what we've been using. Cocos cream, honey cream. Cocos cream, honey cream. So, oh, I got honey. Yes, I have. I don't even know if I've got honey cream pop-ups. Oh yeah, I do. So we could go a cocos and cream here and a honey cream. I'll try that in a minute. Double one. So we'll change one of those over. When we catch a fish there. Right on the potato there, but it seems to have stopped. I've got no idea why they changed them, yeah. Yeah. bring this one in and oh, come on, will you stop snagging me? Well, it doesn't free up shortly. It will be jump out of the game and come back in. Last one. All right. I'll be back in 1 minute. Hang on. Really frustrating when it does that. Come on, game. Let's get going. Okay. Do it all again. The worst part of it, you got to reset everything up for your reels. Doesn't save it. Not too terribly. Yeah. Yeah. This way. Yeah. So yeah, so you got to set the friction brake up again. You got to variable speed again. Always check to make sure it doesn't lose the clip. Okay. Now we're going to change this one out. And doesn't say what doesn't ever say what tip they use. See if we get up. Any noticeable difference on that first rod? Back, we'll no, we'll leave it aside. I was still going to try and catch a black, and I still think that's my best chance. That one dropped down pretty hard. That's about the hardest one I've seen drop down today. Not the biggest fish though. Another small leather. Oh, did you hook up or not? Good. Okay. Another minnow. We'll keep the spud on for one more. If we don't catch a decent fish with a spud, I'll change it back to cheese and see if we can't catch something different. The other one now, I've got to go back and get the knife back out of the box, which takes it away when I restart. Right, you first. Mate, he can go as well. Only two of them. Checking in later. Up there, did you? Right. There we go. A little bit better. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's a little better. And turn its head around as you get smaller and smaller. Another little grass carp. Makes any too much of a difference to have these out. I've only got one, but doesn't really make that much difference. Some people have two or three of them and pick them around everything. I don't know if it's supposed to help with the fishing or not. Comes up and away, but not too big again. Oh, up there. And on their potato here. Little fishy on there. Very big though. Not doing much. Definitely not real big. little gibble. We're talking about those records and ratings. It's not there, is it? Not sure. I'm sure it's here on this page somewhere. Looking for one called Famous Inhabitant. Can't remember where it is. It actually puts in there the name of the fish. I don't know where you can find it. I thought you could find it here. Somewhere there, but anyway. Another little grassy, nothing too flashy up. Bait size. I reckon we've increased our fish pieces bait by about 40 or 50 today. Looks like another one is going down that path as well. No. There is one, the latest one I could go to from level 32 Yammer. I've never been there yet. There's a couple of the others I've only been to briefly as well, to be fair to them. Haven't given them a real proper go. Say something else to tip this little blighter here, not worth any. Wait there for a minute. Back to you. When you look at each map, tells you how good they are for this one. So we're bottom fishing, so it's great. No, not much good for spinning here, and float fishing is good as well. Go somewhere like Tuba's good at all. Go Tunguska, it's good for spinning, but it's not so good for bottom. However, that's a bit of a furphy. It's not that bad. But you get the drift that they create water bodies for certain types of fish. So this one's not much good for bottom, but it's good for spinning. Now I like Ladoga for bottom fishing and float fishing. I don't spin there, but that's how they set the water bodies up. So you just kind of have to pick one you like. And they don't all have big fish either. Some of them only have small fish. Some of them it's just really difficult to make decent amounts of silver fish in there. Little crucian. So what is this? Not much. Yeah, mate. Yeah, I did a bit of float fishing yesterday. I was trying to catch a few frogs. That's the best way to catch frogs. The easiest way to get everything in the game is through bottom fishing, because you can use 3 rods like this, and you can have a fish on all 3, and you can normally keep all 3. Float fishing, it's difficult. They have 3 rods out, and then they split the hook a lot. I was only fishing with 2 last night, and I reckon I probably dropped 20 frogs. I couldn't switch over fast enough. If you're spinning from the shore, you can only use one rod at a time, obviously. If you're in a boat trolling, you can get away with using 3. Most people use only 2, but you can stand and hold one as well. Just hope that you don't get hooked up on all of them, because you'll end up losing one of them. But certainly the early stages of the game, you're better off doing this, bottom fishing, to get everything moving fast, the experience and the silver. When you start the game, very first day 1 in Cottage Pond, you've only got a float rod. Yeah, exactly. You can do that. That's not a problem. I do that on occasion. Probably do it more off stream. Somewhere like Old Berg, fish off the back bridge there. I'll flick a couple of bottom rods out into the what they call the boot section of the map, and then I'll spin fish off the other side of the bridge. And Diddy AU, how are you, my friend? Welcome to the stream. You use 2 bottom float. Yeah. I mean, you can. 9 times out of 10, when you hook up on a bottom, you're not going to lose the fish too often. But if I'm like doing what I'm doing right now, and I've got a float there, and the float goes off, that's where it becomes difficult. Because if you put this down, you may lose this one. Cheers for the follow, mate. Much appreciated. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, you may lose this one, and then you may not even hook up the float one. But all things are possible. What beginners in the game, that's exactly what they have to do, because they don't have 3 feeder rods. They might have 1 bottom rod and 2 floats, and that's what they have to fish with. But I would always recommend to get the 3 bottom rods as fast as you can. Because it's unlikely I'm going to lose those 2 fish on those other rods, no matter how long it takes me to get this guy. But if you're spinning or float fishing, you can't say the same. Yeah, I'm with you. I love Seversky as well. Hard to make good silver there. Yeah, well, the Shimea are good, but there's those them pumpkin seed fish. They're like in play proportions and not worth anything. But I've got I don't know, probably page full of spots there at Seversky. I think it's one of the most pleasing lakes on the eye to go and fish there. Page on Seversky, yes. Okay. Well, got about 17 different spots there. Yeah, it is hard at night. Oh, is it right near the top of the map? A big hole up there. I've been stripped out there a couple of times. Oh, nice. I mainly just go for small stuff there, but you're right, those Shimeas, and they're good XP as well. I'll go down for donuts, spots and donuts. I thought I have one written down, somewhere over there. Okay, yep, yeah, I know what you mean. Now, who had me fishing off there? Someone had me float fishing off there not long ago. He's in Satisfy or something for boat, I think we were. But I love fishing there, but sometimes it can be a bit slow as well. It's not always great for a stream. Oh, I did have one spot, yeah. 96, 172. 10-metre clip using redworm. This one, probably a mid-sized grass carp. It could be a common. I haven't caught too many common carp today. See how long we take to get him in. I didn't actually check my clock. Push him up a bit. $15 kilo common, okay. I think you might be right. You'll be on the money around the weight, I think. Yeah, a lot of the high level guys will go to Seversky and fish there for the mussels as well. Turn them into bait, the gold bait. That's another part of the game. You go, like I was at Mosquito and Cottage Pond yesterday, fishing for frogs. Buying 16-4 grassy, okay. Yeah, we had a bit of fun at Oldberg the other day. I had 8 or 9 frogs chopped up as bait. Yeah, it's not running real hard anymore though, but you're right. So we had to use the frogs as bait to try and catch some decent pike. Well, we didn't catch any decent pike. Well, we caught a lot of pike. Yeah, so one thing about this game, it takes a long time to achieve your aims, kind of thing. Like if I had 3 of those middle rods there, I'd spend a lot more time bait fishing than I do. But you got to get the experience up so that you can buy the rods, and then you got to go catch the bait. And stuff like the bleak and all the other fish type baits, they go off over time. So it's not like you can catch them today and go back and use them in a week's time. Yeah, but they don't work so well. Bit of a lump of a lad, I'll give him that. There's a bit of weight on him. Well, whatever it is, he's run out of pup. He's got no more fight in him, so we've got to get him in now. It's like a Christmas present. We've got to pull him through the reeds to see what he is. One off down there called a trophy crucian, 2.5 kilo, decent size one. Look at a minute. Oh, not a grassy and not a common. Hope it's leather. I think it's probably more like a mirror. Nice, 23 kilo, so not quite a trial fish. I think 28's a trophy. I love the XP you get on the leather carp. Amazing. That's 2 decent sized leathers we got today. 2 decent sized leathers. Had it been a common carp, would have been a trophy. See what these guys have been waiting patiently, tying themselves out, so they shouldn't be hard to get. Yeah, very nice neighbour, absolutely. Yeah, they're a huge boost to your experience and your level up. Huge. They're probably about the best fish on this map. Well, the blacks may be better, I'm not sure. The black carp. What have we got in our potato here? So I'm going to change the potato back to cheese just for a bit of fun. See if we can't find a barbel or a tench. Not any more giggles. The aim at the start of the day was all cheese, and we were trying to catch trophy barbel and golden tench, but weren't very successful. That was at the bottom part of the map. So look at our, what have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 different species today so far. Still only got 3 over 10 kilo, which is a little disappointing, but the 2 letters will make up for a lot of it. Yeah. But 48 fish in 3 hours or 3.25 hours is not great. But then again, we chopped a lot up. Those normally we would keep those tagged common carp, but we cut them all up today. So you probably had at least another 10, maybe 12, so maybe 60 fish in the 3 hours. So it's thereabouts for decent fishing here. hardest part about a day like today is when you catch so much rubbish fish, you still spend a lot of silver on replacing the bait you've used all day. Already we got a whack on the cheese, so see what happens there. Trophy barbel would be nice. So finish the day off lovely. Definitely not a trophy. Damn, someone just caught a black carp. I'm trying to catch a black carp all bloody day. Little tench. At least it's the right type of fish. Considerably underweight, but I hope this one's fired off again. Stock standard size common carp. Geez, we're getting a little bit of attention here. Good sign. Get down, pull it down, a bit harder. That's the way. Still can't get away from these bloody things. In days gone by, we'd keep it because it's tagged, but now I'm not keeping anything of them under 3 kilo. Not worth the worth any money, so I'd rather have a piece of bait. We could have easily had at least, I don't know, 10, 15 more fish in the bag. The ones I've cut up today, maybe even 20. Bite again now. These again, getting a bite. Yeah. Yeah, 2 kilo tench. Be happy with that. Or 2 kilo barbel even, I guess. Well, I'd like a bit bigger barbel. Bought about 2 kilo barbel already today. Barbel. Might be our biggest one of the day, I reckon. Well, he might be actually. 2.7 possible. Quick look. What did I do that for? Wrong button. Empty. Barbel. Yep, 2.7. That's one we just got. He's the biggest one of the day. We only need 8 kilo one for a trophy. Not even halfway there. He's going again. There's a tap on it. Here we go again. Still hasn't run yet. Uh, Favourite fish to target can vary a lot. I do like catching the big carp. I look around at, I don't know if you ever heard of VK Forum, which is a Russian Facebook. They've got a really good active Russian fishing tour page. The RF4 itself, Discord, and there's a Facebook page, RF4 Hotspots. So I normally check those and see whatever's active. That's what I like, yeah. I want to try and catch the trophies and fill up all the trophy pages in the game. I mean, it's going to take forever and a day, but kind of if I want to go and buy something, if I need to go buy another rod or whatever, it's mainly just go sit at Amber Lake or here and fish for 4 hours and catch carp. I normally get somewhere between one to 1,500 silver for a 4 hour session. But like yesterday, I was mucking around at Mosquito Lake and back at the original cottage pond trying to catch frogs for bait for later. And you'll see from time to time in some of the smaller water, like Winey Rivulet, and all of a sudden the trophy common roaches will come on the bite, or the trophy white bream. So you go and try and hook into them while they're active. Frogs you can catch mainly 2 fish mainly, eels and pike, and more pike than eels. But the eels will sometimes take the frog. And when I say the eels, it's like trophy eels, not yeah. And any pike will take them. Yeah, something I haven't done for a long time. Yes, I do, because you might get a pike, or you can sometimes you can catch a big burbot as well. So yeah, I use leaders if I'm using frogs. I I use leaders on everything, mainly to protect the reel. Sometimes you get something come and pick it up and go and grab it and run. You don't even get a chance to react. I haven't dosed to go spinning a lot, well, not a lot, but a bit at Oldberg, spinning there for pike. I've got an ultralight spinning rod. I used to go and use a belayer and catch some trout and graylings there. But I've sort of got a bee in my bonnet to finish this bottom fishing off to get it to 100%. We got the ground bait up to 100 a little while back. Something that if you don't already do it, you should punch that up as fast as you can. Comes in really handy when you can use PVA. Your fishing will improve by a minimum 20%. Hopefully this will work. I'm doing down full. Let me try again. Hopefully you can see that. So all you do is you just buy the for example, we'll go to ground bait. You just buy the base mixture, whatever that might be, in accordance with whatever level you are, and click it in there, hit make, and then throw it out. You don't keep it, you don't need it. That is the fastest way and the cheapest way to level it up. So once you hit like the top, let's say you hit the 30% when you're using the feed, then you change the oat flakes. When you hit the 40%, you go to ground peas. Those later ones there will actually put a number there on how many times you need to do it. Unless you're using a premium account, you won't achieve those numbers. Yep. Always make enough ground bait to use for whatever type of fishing you're doing, of course. That helps it. You know, you can still level up a bit there, but when I kind of finish fishing for a day, I would go and buy 100 pieces of whatever level I was on and go and watch someone else stream and do another 100 pieces of ground bait to get it up. Decent mirror. Yeah, it comes in so handy. Not much going on tip in here, but no PVA just then. All right, neighbour, I'll be around tomorrow for sure. Failing anything ridiculous happen overnight. Yeah, we'll be streaming tomorrow. And thanks for dropping by, mate, as usual. Sleep tight, don't let the bed bugs bite. Well, I've only got about 25 minutes or so left for the day. I'll get a bite here now. Goes too quiet here. We might go back to where we started the stream for 10 minutes or so and just see if we can't get super lucky and pick up a perfect. Pick up a trophy barbel or golden tench, which is what we're targeting at the start of the day. Another one for the bait bin. So yeah, for Diddy and anyone else that's new, I stream 5 days a week, Monday to Friday. Start at 9 AM my time, go to 1 Indo-China time, or GMT -7 +7, whatever. It's 12:30 PM here now. I just wish I had things like Twitch, etc. around when I was doing most of my work in life. What do we get? Probably the worst time of day for fishing in the game anyway, between 2 and 3, either that in the day or the night. Not a lot happening here, so I don't think it's going to matter if we stand and look at it on here or look at it somewhere else. So we will change. We'll go back down where we started the day. See if we maybe can't find some more barbel or some tench. Do this. Where are you? And three already on cheese, but we haven't got any. Now you can't be seriously. I'm out, and then I'll have to log out and log back in. Look at that. It's annoying that you have to do that, but anyway. So I'll get rid of you, we'll go to that. Go to that 10 out of 10 one. You go in there, look at these. That's 16. Right. In. So, oh, gosh, they're not going to let this one go. Doesn't mean what you're going to get close to letting this one. Last one. Last one. Back in 1 sec, guys. Hang around. Second time today. Nothing like being frustrated. On the way back already. No. It'll make our journey shorter anyway because we log back in closer to where we want to be. Damn, sucks so bad sometimes, seriously. I'll have about 20 minutes of this spot. Hope we can do okay. Well, we got 5 barbel there this morning, but it's a little bit slow going. Oh, hurry up, game. Get on with it. Right. So we go down this way this time. Oh, as I said earlier, if you weren't here, you have to go back, set your friction brake again. Every time you log out, check your retrieval speed. Put our cheese on this one. Can I aim a little bit more left down than what I did earlier today? That did not go to 16, I can tell you that right now. This is where it's so frustrating when you have to get out of the game. Normally I bloody check the clip, didn't right then. Off. Probably should have left it there, you know. Make the mistake, you should at least give it a go. Anyway. There now. Check the bloody thing. At about 30% cast to be fair. Casting all the way out there is just crazy. I don't loop rig. Little rod, so we don't need to worry about that. Use CBA, we've got one somewhere. There, barbel. 10 out of 10 there. Well, these ones last 27 hours. Realise that. Okay. X16. Away we go. Let's hope we get a bite or two before we knock. Help things along. We'll put the pod rod out as well. Right feed mix. Up there, bare barbel. I'll get out there, give it a bit of a hand. Right. Hope we see some flashing lights and catch a fish or two. Slow going here this morning, unfortunately. Well, certainly not much happening, and I haven't got long to go, so put it out here. Unfortunately, if we get nothing, we get nothing. Write it off as being not a good day fishing. Well, we got 53. I reckon we could add 20 to that if we hadn't chucked that, cut up all them small commons. But I don't think we're going to make our 1,000 silver though. That's the thing that worries me most. Check that anyway, can't we? Frogs there. I honestly don't know. I mean, you'd think there'd be frogs here around these lily pads, but I honestly don't know. I know down where we're fishing, maybe not that exact spot, good bleak spot as well. About 500, that's probably the worst I've ever had for ages. Yeah. You can see like this little grassy here that's undersized, I haven't cut up yet. You get 58. Not worth it. So yeah, it's a terrible day actually. 500. Yuck. Maybe we'll be back to amber tomorrow. Yeah, you think anywhere along here, maybe fish here, out there. 10 kilo rainbow. Wow. Yeah, nice. I don't know. I can look in the records here. Biggest amount of silver. Yeah, gives you the XP, but doesn't tell you how much silver it was worth. 38 kilo mirror. You'd think having the biggest amount of silver, they'd actually put the biggest amount of silver. Who cares about the XP on this one? Worry about the XP this one. So yeah, I don't think I can find out. Doesn't say up here either, does it? Anyway. I might as well. It's not going to do any damage. Just pull this one in. Not a, I don't know. Oh, I don't think better cast this one out too. Fish with this one yesterday. Go the other way. Is it? Don't know where I was fishing with this guy. That depth, but fishing somewhere. Alright, get on there. Hurry up. That way. We'll just see if there's any bleak or frogs here. The bleak will take this as well. Don't worry, it's they're here. I don't think I've got it written down where the bleak spot is here. Even the front was quiet. If you can actually catch a trophy bleak, it's on the card for this water body. So, some stage of the game, I'll be back here fishing for bleak. And on night time too, it's not much good for float fishing. See the lights if the rods go off there. See that one there? A little barbel, I think. Little tench. No, little mirror cup. Just to go in the bait bin. Thank you. Kind of you. Like target fish. Now I know there's two of you and they're going to get chopped up. That first. Of course, we logged out again, didn't we? So we're right back in. Oh dear, it's a fair game, isn't it? Oh, don't look like there's been any action here. I think going out much deeper is going to help us, to be honest. Right on that first rod again. So many 2 kilo barbel we've caught. Haven't really got any free spots down this one. Probably find that the bleak spot man will be all the way down here somewhere. Can't come over, did I? That's probably not the best time of day to be doing this. Having on dark. See the lights are here or not. Right. Hey, good. Hey, what would light one go? What we will do is, oh, I can see a light flashing. What we'll do, if I can anyway. Tell you what, this will be the smallest fish of the day, surely. Surely. I'm going to keep you because I can cut you up for bait. Just for those that don't know, I'll show you. Okay, so I'm going to go and fish at amber tomorrow. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to sell my fish as well. I'll show you the reason why, and I'll go to amber now so you can see plan. You got to remember, you can't do this just to go to amber, sell the fish, and then go somewhere else, because that won't work. You have to go there and fish there, or intend to go there, or any other water body above where you are now. So tomorrow I'm going to fish amber. If I sell the fish here, it's 534. Remember that number? It doesn't have to be amber. You can go any one of these going upwards. You'll do better. I think amber might be 5% or 10% more. So it went from 534 to 558. That's about 5% more here. That's basically for free. So every water body you go further up, you get more money for them. That's a little trick if you didn't already know it. But not a great day in that regard. But nonetheless, see how to go. We'll be back here tomorrow. So, ladies and gents, that's me done for today. Many thanks to each and every one of you. Thank you for the follows. Very, very much appreciated as always. Hope all of you enjoy the rest of your day. Please stay safe. See you tomorrow. Bye for now.